The true meditation is how you live your life. There's a million books and a million gurus and a million cats on YouTube telling you how to live your life. Everybody's trying to find that peace, that thing that's going to shine the light, just to make everything make sense. And guess what? It's not. That's never going to happen. Everything's not going to make sense all the time. But there is a way to live your life in peace, with a content heart, with no inner turmoil, no chaos, no anxiety, which a lot of people deal with, which is really a simple fix, but people don't want to do what it takes. The true meditation is how you live your life. Starts and ends with gratitude, to be sure. A lot of people forget to be grateful. Forget to be grateful of these lives we have and what we're able to do with it. Forget to be grateful for the people in our lives. Don't take time to self-reflect. Man, self-reflection is one of the missing keys. One of the missing keys to walking with clarity is to be able to step back and take a look at shit from a bird's eye view. Take a look at yourself and with an unbiased lens, with that unbiased eye, right? Really examine yourself. That's why I push those early morning wake-ups. Think about it. I want you to really think about in your day when you've been going through all your daily shit and you've really taken time to self-reflect in a quiet setting. Most people don't, right? They're up and they're immediately in their phones getting inputs. First of all, I put that fucking phone down, man. When you wake up, don't touch your phone. People ask me about my morning routine. One of the pieces is I don't touch or look at my phone or email or nothing for the first hour I'm up. 45 minutes, an hour. And that's part of my daily, and I go into my daily flow, which if people want to know, they can always contact me and I'll break it down and I'll show them how to do this. Because it's a process, it's a specific process. But a huge chunk of that is no inputs. And a lot of you have heard this before, but who's actually doing it, right? People are getting up and they're like, well, I don't touch my phone. Yeah, but you're turning the fucking news on and getting puked on by whoever else, whatever your source is, and just sucking all that energy out of you, just tossing and filling it with negative shit most of the time. No inputs. Take that time to self-reflect. Read. Novel concept. Man, you don't got to be reading War and Peace every morning, but man, read some quotes. Read something that makes you think differently, right? Because there's people out there like, man, I read a lot of books. Yeah, but how do you apply what you're reading, right? It's just because you like to read and be comfortable in your house drinking your coffee and reading your book, man, that doesn't mean you're doing shit with that, man. Man, make sure it's how you apply it that matters. So reflect on self. Take time to read. Take time to Expand your mind a little bit in quiet. You need quiet, because how are you going to hear that voice? That voice of higher consciousness if you got fucking noise everywhere? You're not going to. You got to keep it quiet. Now, you go into the rest of your day. Approach everything with an ability to reflect on self from a bird's eye view. Pull yourself out of your emotions for a little bit. And it really helps with people who deal with anger issues, people who deal with jealousy issues, people who deal with really anything. A lot will be solved if you zoom out and you're not here, right? Get the ability to see the forest, because a lot of times we can't see the forest through the trees. We're so in it. And that's a constant process, man. You never arrive at this point. This is not a destination. Clarity and inner peace is not a destination. It is a journey. It's a fucking journey, because it's like a room that needs to be swept every day. You don't just sweep a room and it's done, right? You got to do it every day to keep it correct. And that is those daily processes we talk about. Reach out to me, talk to me, man. If you're struggling with this stuff, don't try to recreate the wheel, man. There's people that have cracked the code and figured it out to feel good. And it's not hard. Well, I should say it's simple. It's simple. It is hard because it takes a lot of change. Ooh, change, that big word. The only constant is change. It's the only constant in nature is change. The true meditation. It's how you live. It's not the 15 minutes you do in the morning when you cross your legs and pretend you're a yogi. And then, man, how do you live your life the rest of the day after? Man, the true yogi is cool as the other side of the pillow all day long. That's the true living in that meditative state, that meditative frame of mind. Man, that's not to say you can't be able to turn it on when you need to fucking turn it on. That's not what I'm saying. But you can be that warrior poet and be in that correct frame of mind and still lay the fucking hat when you need to, right? But you're doing it for the right reasons and in the right way. And unemotional. Cold-blooded. There's serious shit going on, man, in this world. There's serious shit going on, external, man, and internal, everyone's hearts, right? Everyone you come across is fighting a battle. Remember that. Everyone is fighting a fucking battle, so treat people well, right? Just treat people well. Man, that's not to say you got to walk around, bowing down to everybody, because truth be told, not everyone deserves all the fucking respect in the world, man. If they don't respect themselves, man, fuck them. But you can still be kind to them, right? That's the difference, right? Hold yourself to a higher standard of conduct. You don't gotta be fake to people, but you can be good to people and keep them moving. Know what you're all about, man. Reflect on that. Reflect on self. Man, get up early. Take some quiet time, because you're not going to do it in the rest of the day. The minute our day starts, it's fucking all over. We all know it. Try to meditate in the afternoon. Man, you're getting pulled in every direction. You really need that early morning time, that hour of the tiger, that 3:30, man. Those type of times where it's dead quiet. You actually have the ability to think. Man, people ain't thinking enough out here. All you got to do is look around, put your head on a swivel, and see. And people are reactive. People are operating on autopilot, head buried in the phone, head buried in their fucking ass. Not thinking, man, just regurgitating information they've seen on some fucking news channel. Let's flip the script a little bit. Start changing it up. Act different. Man, if your life is not good, you better start acting different. You better start thinking different. So you better start doing things differently so you can start thinking differently and then in turn acting differently. Center yourself. Take time to reflect. Live in that meditative state. Be smart. Out here.